What is going on, YouTube? What is going on, Knicks Family, Knicks Nation? How you guys doing today, man? How's everybody doing today? Hope you guys had a great weekend. And the weekend does go quick. My goodness, does it go quick. But, such is life, right? I think the older you get, at least to me, the older you get, the faster time goes. I mean, I'm serious. Like, it's crazy how fast the time goes. But, anywho, just wanted to make sure you guys were good. And I want to talk a little Knicks, man. Yesterday they played Washington yesterday, and good win, right? Kind of expecting them to come out playing the way they did. Even though Washington was kind of hanging in there a little bit in the first half, and so because let me tell you this, man. Let me just say this real quick. I have to give Washington a lot of credit because, for me personally, I know it's a three-point league. Everybody shoots three-pointers, right? And I know we're not the best at defending them. Pretty obvious, right? That's the one issue we have, in my personal opinion, is trying to get better at the three-point defense, and inside the paint as well. Specifically when there's no big in the paint, we're just not great at defending the paint. That's a whole nother story. I just think we've gotten better. It's just that the three-point line is still a slight issue defending for our Knicks, So, but with that being said, man, Washington's got a very young team, and they have a lot of talent. They're going to be good eventually, man. Just give them a couple more years. And especially if they end up picking up an all-star player in the all-season, whoever it is, I don't know. But I know, I just feel like they're gonna come up, man. They got really good shooters, man. Again, I can't name them specifically because I'm not home and I'm currently working, and but they have really good shooters. So I just want to give them credit where credit's due, And granted, of course, like I said, the three-point line, we didn't defend the three-point line that great yesterday. So, but it is what it is, So, little Knicks talk here. So, yeah, they played Washington yesterday, and they beat them pretty good. Jalen had a good game. Cat had a good game. Jordan sparked off a little bit of a nice little help. Helped us out a lot. JC off the bench. Jose, had a pretty good game as well. OG Mikel, Mikel didn't have a bad game. I just think his shot, something's about his shot. Now again, I don't know how many points. He got like 18, 17 points yesterday, Mikel. So he's starting to come around a little bit, slightly. I hope it continues. I hope for his sake and for our sake, of course, because we need him to help us out. I mean, we didn't trade 5 draft picks for nothing for this guy, man. And that's the one thing that I hope he understands. I don't know he understands that, but us as Knicks fans, man, that's all we keep mentioning is when he has a bad game, and we traded 5 draft picks for this guy, and why is he producing like this? He's not even an all-star. I get it. Believe me, I get it. It's frustrating. It's very frustrating, man. Because you would think, for 5 draft picks, man, first rounders, I think 1 unprotected, I believe it was. I mean, you would think it'll be at least an all-star caliber player, and he's not even that, and at least not yet. And I'm hoping that changes. Hopefully, next year, God willing, next year. So, but such is life, man. I mean, I know yesterday also. Speaking of the Knicks, we had a low turnover count in the first half. Second half, we gave up a little bit here and there, but I mean, I thought we did a pretty decent job at limiting the turnovers yesterday, which is very helpful, and that's something that we desperately need, is for us to, start playing like a team, man. Move the ball around, don't be careless with the ball, and it's a team game, and we have to move the ball, man. Get that defense moving on their feet, because the more we move the ball, the better it's going to be for us, getting better shots. I mean, that's as simple as that, man. I mean, every team does that. There's some teams that are a little more isolation, I think we're one of those teams, because of course, Jalen Brunson, who I absolutely love, and I will protect, and I will, defend all the time. He's one of those players. He needs the ball in his hands to be effective in a sense, and he can play off the ball too. We know he can do that. He does do that sometimes, yes. But he's got to make quicker decisions with that ball, in my opinion. Especially when he has the ball in his hand. He has the ball in his hand, I would say like 80 to 85% of the time. At least that's the way I see it. And then he gives us the ball within the 10 to 12 second mark, 11 second mark, or 9 second mark of the shot clock. And so we'll see, man. We'll see what happens. I mean, it was a good game. They played well. They've won 5 straight, I believe. And they beat Brooklyn by 1. Now that game really, really, really had me like, what is going on with this team? Like, why is this team playing like this? Why are they giving this team any life? Listen, I understand it's the NBA, it's the league. Any team can beat you. Any team can come out playing hard and all this energy. But like, if you don't even match that energy in the beginning especially in the beginning of the game, if you don't match that energy, then what? Like, you're gonna be in for a long night. And I thought the Knicks were in trouble against Brooklyn. I mean, we weren't specifically playing well whatsoever, in my opinion. And that's nerve-wracking, man. That's nerve-wracking because this is a team that we should come up right off the gate. Who cares what the record is? Throw that record stuff out the window, man. At this point, we have to come out playing a lot better, a lot stronger, a lot more physical. With energy and physicality. We don't have these things sometimes when we come out in the first quarter. And that's troublesome because the playoffs is around the corner. If we don't fix that issue, specifically in the first half of the games, we are going to be in trouble. I'm telling you. And it's not going to just be, in the first half of a game. We're going to be in trouble in the first round of any team that we play in the first round. I don't care who it is. So, oh God, I hate it. And you should see me, guys. I am literally in front of my TV, which I'm sure a lot of you guys do the same. I'm in front of my TV going ballistic. I'm screaming, not at the top of my lungs when they make a mistake or when they're playing at a horrible, pace or whatever. But I am screaming, and my wife tells me, hey, lower it down because I get loud, man. I get very, very intense when the Knicks don't play well, when they're messing up. Another turnover, this and this. When Mikal doesn't shoot well and he misses a wide open shot, and it's just frustrating, But anyway, with that being said, we're now, guys, with Boston losing last night, we are now a half a game behind Boston for the second seed. Now, how cool is that? Now we just gotta maintain our momentum, our energy, our physicality throughout these last several games of the season. Because now we have an opportunity now, because they're off in the next couple of days. They're off today, and they're off tomorrow. We're off today, and we play tomorrow, okay, Tuesday, against New Orleans, okay, and we have to come out playing well, man. Who cares what their record is? They play really good, New Orleans, man. Just because they haven't. Listen, they're in the play-in, I believe. So we have to play really, really good. Energy, physicality. We have to play really, really well. That's as simple as that. So with that being said, we have to come out playing strong tomorrow. Okay, and if we win tomorrow night, we're tied for second place, man. We are tied for second place. Let's get this dub tomorrow night, guys. Let's get this dub tomorrow night. Let's get this rest that we need today. Let's come out tomorrow playing with some energy, man. Energy, physicality. We're off the jump. We're off tip. Anyway, I appreciate you guys, man. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked, make sure you like the video. You comment. Whatever you want to talk about, whatever you want to say, I'll react to it, man. Okay, I'll react to it and I'll respond back. And make sure you share the video. if your heart desires it. And of course, subscribe to the channel, man. And make sure you hit that notification bell, so you won't miss any more, the content that comes out when I do post videos. And I appreciate you guys, man. Thank you so much for watching, man. Let's get this dub tomorrow night. You guys stay safe wherever you guys are. All right, you guys take care. Love you guys. Let's go New York.